Hi, welcome to Evangelist's YouTube channel. Today we'll be covering the best supine exercises for APT. And the supine exercise, or lying on your back, is my favorite positioning for getting out of anterior pelvic tilt. The reason why is that you can flatten your back and feel that you're flattening your back to the floor, and technically that's putting your pelvis into a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt. You're not even quite neutral. We're going a little bit past neutral in the opposite direction from anterior pelvic tilt into a posterior pelvic tilt. But that's good because it kicks on the obliques, and that's what we're going to be after today. Now here's the thing about the supine position though, is that if you're in anterior pelvic tilt, you should probably be starting out in a supine position. If you're doing other exercises like pressing, we're going to demonstrate that today with Ariel. Ariel, thanks for being the supine model today. We're not going to demonstrate other exercises like rowing or extensions or dead bugs, which we'll probably get to in the future. But for now, I do want to demonstrate the three progressions for supine that are going to allow you and help you get out of anterior pelvic tilt. So Ariel, let's first demonstrate the 90-90 position, which Ariel is in, and we're just going to get to that in a second here. Ariel right now is flattening his back, and he's going to keep his back flat. Now, some people who get in this position, the back already might be flattened. That's great. Keep it that way while you're doing the exercise. Ariel, let's hit up some pressing while we keep that back flat against the ground. We're going to go for about, there you go, I like the 45-degree angle. So let's go for just like 5 reps here, and we're just going to note how challenging this may be to keep that back flat, okay? All right. Ariel's reaching towards the ceiling high as possible. He's in a good 45-degree angle. And the most important thing, keeping the back flat while he's doing this pressing. Ariel can press a lot more than this. That's good, he can put it down. But here's the key. Can he press a lot while his back stays flat and gets out of anterior pelvic tilt? Ariel, how would you say that one was?
It was pretty easy.
No problem. Okay, good. So Ariel, let's go into the feet on the floor position. I'm gonna move this bench out of the way. Okay. And let's try 5 reps now with the feet on the floor, but we'll have knees up though, right? So this is the 45-degree progression. This one will be a little bit more challenging for people to keep that back flat throughout the whole range of motion when they're doing their pressing, or it could be a rowing exercise or something else. So Ariel, let's go for 5 reps and do your best to keep that back nice and flat. Excellent. Oftentimes when people do their pressing exercises, their back will extend like they're kind of doing a bench press. But if you have anterior pelvic tilt, we do not want that. All right, let's bring them down. So Ariel, what did you think of the first position, 90-90 position, versus this position here now?
This one is a little bit more difficult.
A little bit more challenging, all right, yep, and that's what we would expect. These progressions right now would be totally appropriate for Ariel, because Ariel can do that. He can keep his back flat. Now let's say that Ariel could keep his back flat in the 90-90 position, but he couldn't here. Well, we're just going to continue on with the 90-90 position and make sure that he could press heavy while keeping his back flat in that position before we start in this position. You might even need to bring his pressing down a little bit, or his weights down a little bit. Ariel, let's try the last variation, which is the legs straight position. So again, I'm not really concerned with the exercise in this position. As long as your back is flat, this is going to help you get out of position. Again, it's the positioning which really matters and is going to be the key to getting out of anterior pelvic tilt, not so much the exercises. Okay. All right, Ariel, let's press up. We'll go 5 reps. 1, 2, doing a good job keeping that flat. 3, 4, one more. 5, excellent. All right, what do you think of this one versus the knees up but feet flat on the floor position?
More difficult.
This one was more challenging. Great. So as you can see, these are the 3 progressions that you can use with any number of exercises to help you get out of anterior pelvic tilt. But again, this is the place you want to start at if you're exercising and you know you have anterior pelvic tilt. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. Thank you.